Guys, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to tell you about my interview experience at Technossus Software Services. I have given MuleSoft developer interview on in April 2025. I have around 3 plus years of work experience. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what all questions they have asked me in this video. Before this, I wanted to tell you like how I applied for this job. So like I have created profile on Naukri.com. So over there you have to continuously update your profile every day. You have to make some changes, and over there only I have applied for this job, and I got call from the HR, and it was a fully remote opportunity. The package which they were giving me was based on the interview, and that's what I wanted to tell you. So let me share you what all questions they have asked me in the interview. So the first question was like first they told me to give me my introduction and what all projects I have worked in my current company. And the next question, like here, what you can tell is uh, they they ask you about, do you have relevant experience in MuleSoft only. So you have to tell that yeah, we have that experience. Like suppose if you are working as a support engineer as well, and if you are applying for a developer role, generally the companies hire for developer role only. So you have to prepare accordingly. And if you are in support also, like you have to give take more efforts for preparation, and then I would recommend to go for an interview. It's not about just collecting questions from interviews and then preparing. It's about how much in-depth knowledge you have. So like that's what I wanted to say. And the first question was like you have to introduce yourself, and then what all projects you have worked in. If you have if you have worked in different clients and different projects, then you can mention. And I would recommend you to mention the best project that you have worked in, and to give details about it. Don't mention all the projects, just mention about the project where you have done development as well, and in which you know a lot of things. That only you should mention, so that the interview would go accordingly. So the next question was uh, about what all API security policies are there, and what all we have used in our project. That's what they have asked me, and they told me that what is the difference between the rate limiting policy and throttling policy. So this you have to tell with example. So always try to explain these questions with examples so that they understand well. And the next question is, what is streaming in MuleSoft? This I was not knowing, so like I was not able to answer this. But since I was not prepared that much, but I will keep this in mind next time. Like you have to do research as well, like what is streaming, and like how does it work in MuleSoft, and like what exactly does it. If you don't understand the question, try to ask the interviewer like what he's trying to ask, using like tell him to elaborate what does he exactly want. So the next question was, what is threading in MuleSoft? So I would recommend you to give answer of each question using an example. And since you have worked in a project, so you can tell like wherever you have used these concepts in your project. So the next question is, what is object store in MuleSoft? This is the most asked interview questions. So the next question is, what is the difference between map and map object? Again, this is the most asked interview question. Like and this is the most important question, like what all data v functions you have used till now. So they told me to elaborate on this, and they told me, if we give you the like functions, will you be able to transform the code? So certain coding questions also they may ask you. The next question is, what all exceptional handling strategies you have used? So this is also one of the most important question. You should explain this with an example. in like you should tell about all different strategies, like what all you have worked on. So the next is what is batch processing. The next is what is the difference between shared and standard load balancer. The next question is what is the authentication and difference between auth 2.0 and auth. So this you should tell. The next question is how will we enforce auth policy? Is that we should enforce this only in API manager, or like where all we have to put this policy? Like he asked me this question in a different manner. So this we have to study, like if we don't enforce this in on API manager, like where we can enforce this. So that's what was this question. The next is, this is the most common question, that is API led connectivity, what is it? The next question was what is the difference between for each and parallel for each. So these were the questions that were asked to me in the interview, and mostly the interview would be focused on your projects, and you should tell about what all different tools also you have worked on in your project, and that's what you can tell. Hope you like this video, and if you want more such video on interview experience, please let me know in the comment section. I would be happy to make those videos, and thanks for watching.